What's up, Dave? Quick there on the old live notification there, buddy. Someone might think you were at a loose end. Is my sound fine though? That's the question. Someone might think you were at a loose end. I know what's happening. My stream is not muted. Lol. That's the question. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Forced to be awake. Yeah, that sucks. I was what was it? Yeah, it was last night. No, we found the echo, it's alright. See, the fuck was that? Oh my god, that lo-fi had like the sound of a door opening. And I thought that was me for a sec. But it wasn't. That's alright. Although maybe that sounds a bit loud. Hang on, let me listen in. I was listening in. Jesus. See, this is why we need a plan. Because when we don't have a plan, things go to shit. Yeah, I was up. So when I go to sleep, I listen to stuff. Right, I generally listen to some like indie gamer reviewer guys on YouTube. For whatever reason, that's helped me start getting to sleep, because I went through a phase where I wouldn't go to sleep till 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, sort of a couple of times a week. And since I got Bluetooth, a headband, like not these bulky things obviously, but an actual headband thing, I would listen to these YouTube videos and I'd just fall asleep. They probably love the fucking watch time. I'm assuming YouTube Red, even when the screen's off, it counts as watch time if I'm listening to it, hopefully. And it's been fantastic. Like, it's sort of straight asleep. Like, you know, not because the content's bad or anything. Like, sometimes I get a bit distracted if it's like an interesting sounding game. But just that soothing sound to just knock me out has been fantastic. The problem is that because I also listen to some very, shall we say, earnest content. Fucking last night at 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, it must have been going through a massive debate stream with like drama and shit, and I woke up to people yelling at each other. I was fucking like, holy shit. It took me another half hour to get back to fucking sleep. It was pretty brutal. Anyway, while we plan the plan, so we have a plan when we're planning, we're gonna play some games as well. We're gonna multitask. So predominantly, I've been thinking, right? I think I have soft locked my Twitch channel. What does that mean? What that means is I have fuck all followers, let's be honest, but with having 110 followers and getting sort of 1 to 2 viewers, it kind of feels like Twitch is not sharing my content, because most of my followers I got like 2 years ago. And so people aren't clicking on it, so it's not getting a lot of engagement and stuff. And maybe I'm splitting myself up a bit too much. So I am thinking about focusing on YouTube. 60 symbols. Is that a YouTube thing? See, because we also have white noise going. So like my wife will be listening to like rain sounds on the speaker next to the bed. Let's see. But for some reason, just the talk of voices and stuff. Like a long time ago, I used to go to bed with my computer on. Back in my robust bachelor days, I'd go to sleep listening to like podcasts and stuff. Specifically, actually, in my really earnest days, I'd be watching or listening to like early Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington XFM radio recordings. Like not even podcasts, like literally just the stuff they did on radio in London, because someone had recorded them and stuff. Before Ricky's offensive comedy is the best comedy phase, I think. When he was balanced by a more subdued Stephen Merchant, at the very least. All right. What are we doing? Let's do some of the stuff. So I've been watching a couple of content creators that do content on content creating. Yeah, Carl Pilkington with his head like a fucking iron. The guy that was like innocent like a child, but yeah. But yeah, so I want to play games, and I've always worried that doing that on my YouTube channel is detrimental because people that subscribe to this channel, they subscribed for the stuff I was doing initially. Particularly, most of the subscribers were a result of early atheist content, which I don't really do anymore. Or at least I do insofar as much as it sort of tackles other issues. So, for example, a video about the Australian Christian lobby when they're looking at like denying climate change and stuff because it lines up with their religious convictions and stuff like that. I think I found myself at a bit of a dead end when it comes to just dogging on theology and religion for just the sake that it's not true, which became harder and harder to sort of distinguish between shitting on a belief that's not true and shitting on a harmful belief that is based in assumptions that aren't true. Because it's, to me, it felt a little bit, what's the word? It's hard to justify shitting on something just because it's wrong, knowing that there's probably a bunch of stuff that I believe that is foundationally wrong because I just lack the awareness, the knowledge, the experience to understand what the issues are. Yet I'll still believe something. Like, And unfortunately, because of the nature of, bias and stuff, I can't actually identify that in myself. But I find it incredibly unlikely that it's not the case that there are things that I hold to be true that other people would look at and go, that's fucking ridiculous. Why do you believe that? You've got no evidence for that. That's the fun thing about bias, is that we don't see it in ourselves. At least not until we change our minds. Which, funnily enough, happens over time. So that reminds me, actually, there was the stream I did last week. I actually responded to, I think my first YouTube video. Of course, there's lots of stuff I'm wrong about. Oh no, and exactly, and that's my point. Isn't that we shouldn't address whether or not something is right or wrong, but whether or not I should address things that are right or wrong without establishing the material harm or the material benefit. So that's why I've sort of looked at things that are a bit more related to, more direct examples of what's right or wrong in the world. So, for example, looking at propaganda that comes from places like Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens. I still want to do stuff from like the Australian Christian Lobby, and I don't know, just stuff that's got a bit more substance in terms of the everyday effect on people. So it sounds trite to sort of name Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro because they're fucking everyone's dogpile target when it comes to people that are not in those right-leaning circles. But I mean, Candace Owens last week, was it last week or the week before? She fucking goes on a tangent about how Australia is a fucking dystopian, fascist, authoritarian state, and literally claims that it's leading towards a Stalin-like dictatorship. And that to me is more important than, is Jesus a real person or an amalgamation of people and stuff like that. There are really smart people that deal with that stuff, and I guess it's more, I don't know. There are better people dealing with that stuff, and I'm personally not particularly interested in it. Mostly because I already have the opinion that, it doesn't matter whether Jesus was real or not. All that matters is that there was no proof of divine attributes behind whoever that person may be. Angry is good though. Angry can be cathartic. There are circumstances where anger, I think, acts as a bit of a release. Gets those endorphins out, As long as you're not stewing on it, a bit of righteous indignation, focused correctly, can really cleanse the soul. We navigated there and we didn't actually go there. That's a bit stupid. Wow, it was right there in the first place. We just ran away from it. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I've got to figure out what my niche is. I've got to figure out how to create something, I guess. I mean, I just bought a better mic. Like, what the fuck? Like, who buys a better mic without a fucking plan? Like, Jesus. That is cringe, as the kids say. Part of the reason it's an unplanned planning stream as well is that the current state of my study is, well, my camera's a bit attached with cable management and stuff, but it's a bit of a mess. And that's because I'm waiting for we had a curbside collection where we could get rid of a bunch of our furniture, which we did, because we had a lot of bulky furniture that was left over from our previous residence, which does not work particularly well in our current unit. So we were trying to minimalize our footprint when it comes to furniture, so we have more space. So I'm in between getting rid of like a big, massive IKEA shelf and getting back a IKEA desk, which I can put some stuff on, get my consoles set up again, because the consoles are currently not set up. I was going to play some Nintendo 64 with the new Switch 64 controller tonight, but the Switch is not plugged into the capture card, and I was feeling incredibly lazy. So instead we're playing a little bit of Genshin Impact, and we'll probably try and get some stuff recorded to actually do full video. Anyway, so we were talking about planning. Today I saw a very compelling video from someone that switched from Twitch to YouTube for gaming, and made some pretty compelling arguments for YouTube as a platform completely, despite the fact that technically I'm monetized on Twitch. But I don't know, I feel like it's at a crossroads where it's like either throw the whole lot in because I just, I've not found an audience, or try something completely different. I just had to talk to 3 people for that. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'll take it. Defeat all opponents, time trial, and what? Collect electro particles. Let's do that. That sounds annoying. Anyway, I think was it last week there were some announcements made with regards to YouTube Live and some of the changes that are going to be happening. So YouTube Live is bringing in. I mean, this isn't going to affect me much, but YouTube Live is bringing in gifted memberships. So for monetized channels, just like in Twitch where people can gift a subscription, people will be able to gift channel memberships, which sort of helps to grow communities and helps creators monetize and stuff. They're adding rating. I forget what they call it. Some ridiculous, like YouTube live leading something or other. But essentially it means that, like, when you're streaming live on YouTube, you'll be able to send everyone that's currently watching you live to another stream, which I think is going to be super exciting for a lot of people. Because I know there's a pretty robust community out there of skeptics and stuff that do a lot of live streams. I know, Dave, you're involved in a lot of those. And being able to send people from one live stream to the next seamlessly will help with retention of viewers, and help make sure that people get to the next after party or the next scheduled show and all that sort of stuff. So that's really cool. What was the other? There was something else. There was something else that was even more exciting than that. Shit, I can't remember. Collect all the electro particles. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? What are you asking me to do? What electro particles? Shit, I feel like there was something else that was even better. Fuck. Oh, yes. They're going to integrate shorts into clipping from live streams. So you can actually, apparently, you'll be able to seamlessly send a YouTube short video from a live stream onto your channel, which sort of helps with discoverability and stuff. That's always been the struggle with Twitch. In Twitch, you are just listed along with everyone else that's playing Genshin Impact in order of most views to least views. And so unless you've already got an audience or you already got some way of directing people to your channel, the discoverability is a bit kind of like winning the lottery. Whereas YouTube, we know we get trailing views, people search VODs, and integrating with shorts would help that a lot. So that all got me thinking pretty directly about whether or not it was better to attempt to jump on YouTube before it potentially becomes a robust streaming platform, which is a gamble in and of itself because it may never actually get there. The fuck? What do you want me to do, bro? I can't see shit. Collect the electro particles. Yeah, the one thing that has always put me off live streaming on YouTube is like I felt like because I as a viewer I can't easily browse YouTube streams. So I just before I went live I went and checked on the YouTube gaming tab, and it's just really unintuitive. Like at every turn it feels like YouTube is pointing me towards edited content, not live stream content, which is fine, that's what YouTube's good for. But at the same time, YouTube is good for that. So actually, let's have a look. Where is my... Like, I mean, my biggest mistake has always been I haven't followed my numbers. Like, I haven't doubled down when I've found things that have worked. What do I want? YouTube Studio.
The world remains constant
Content,
over the centuries,
live,
but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through
wait, I should be able to zoom out.
transitory.
Yeah, so if I go back and look, the random stream I did at the start of this year, on January 9th, which I just, on a whim, on a Christian group that was like, anime is of the devil. That stream has generated 1,800 views. And that was with no prep, no planning, just a straight out response. It was shit, like a shit setup, horrible, but it was the content people sort of want. There was a live stream I did on a stupid milkshake ad in Australia where they were using milkshakes to sort of discuss, was it
I
sex?
stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Something ridiculous. What was it? Where is it? Consent, that's right. The milkshakes were about consent. So it was about, you know, whether or not you've got permission to drink from someone else's milkshake. You know, and that got a couple of hundred. Like, to me, that was ridiculous. And I haven't followed that content. So I think that's part of, you know, where I should be heading. Because that milkshake was in April as well.
Inactivity serves no.
It wasn't exactly
purpose
purity
whatsoever.
because it was a government ad. And the funny thing was the ad got taken down, I think, a day or two after I did the live stream. So that was something that was important to do in a timely fashion. In saying that, if I look at my, like just even my edited videos and stuff, my number one video is my BoJack Horseman video on death. And again, this is why I'm leaning away from just plain boilerplate atheism content, is because even that, like that wasn't directly about refuting the fact that there was an afterlife. It was about how to be accepting of, you know, cessation of existence. And I mean, that's at 3,499 views. Second place is, yes, my first video, which was how I deconverted. For whatever reason, that just goes nuts. For tagging,
The world remains constant over the
I don't do
centuries,
nothing. I do
but
tag.
human life is
I
like
do
the
have
dew at
a
dawn,
free
or a bubble rising
account
through
with
water.
TubeBuddy, but I'll admit
Transitory.
I should be spending like half an hour on figuring out what tags. I should be doing reverse searches of similar videos and looking at what their tags are and copying some of those. I don't do that. Actually, let's have a look. What are the tags on BoJack Horseman? See, BoJack Horseman was probably a good one to tag because it's things like, well, there's a shit ton of tags on it. What video? What? No, it's this one. This button. So there's a bunch of tags there, which I think that worked really well. I still haven't figured out if, like, BoJack Season 6, if that's caught up by BoJack. Oh, wait, I don't have BoJack separately, do I? Oh, yeah, BoJack Horseman, like, does that capture both of those, or do both of those capture that? I'm sure there's stuff we can learn from. Whoops. My stream deck is a little bit misplaced at the moment. Alright. Electroparticles. What the fuck? This is bullshit. Actually, out of curiosity, let's go back to dates.
All the world holds
Wait, where's
dear
my...
is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand
Where's my Ben
before it,
Shapiro video?
alone and unchanging.
Oh wait, that's uploads, not live, that's why. Lol. Go back to date, please. Ah, see, Ben Shapiro video's done nothing. It's just done the normal views. And by normal views, I mean 20. I mean, in saying that, 20 views after a week with 266 subs, I think. When I look at channels with 1,000 subscribers, like the engagement's, you know, pretty similar. Is that what the fuck I'm after? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm so stupid. Collect 12 within 60 seconds. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I hate this already. What do we got? 8. Go, 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 go. Wait, are they not particles? They're just fuck you. Alright, we're gonna have to do this again. I don't know, I'm still torn. I like the idea of Twitch a lot, and most of it is because Twitch actually has accessibility options when it comes to chat. The only way I can get YouTube chat to be visible for me is to use a different web browser than what I'm actually browsing with. Because if I was using Chrome to view the web browsing, come on, go. Then I get an issue where... Wait, where do you want me to go from here? Oh, over here. If I make... Like, the only way to make the text bigger that I've been able to find is to actually just zoom in on the page, which is... Oh, there we go, we got it. Which is super clunky, because then it means I can't actually use the YouTube interface for the web page on the same browser, because it doesn't just increase the pop-out window, it increases every window that's linked to that instance, to that browser. And it shits me to fucking tears. Whereas Twitch, because it uses an IRC, I can use another program to hook into chat, and I can have audio alerts so I know when someone's chatting. I can have easier access to like moderation tools and stuff. Like I can just click on someone's name and a box will pop up showing me their entire chat history, all that sort of stuff. That's fantastic. And I hate that YouTube does not have that accessibility option. Oh, it is. It makes me angry. Like, I don't understand why there isn't even like a better program that can at least like relay the chat. I know Restream relays the chat, but the delay and the lack of control still. Yeah, so at the moment I'm using multiple browsers too, which is how I'm getting around it.
Let's get down to business.
But it's frustrating that I need to do that, and it means that it's just frustrating. It's just, I hate it. I'm just so used to the Chat Arena interface that I get access to on Twitch because it's just so fucking seamless. It's crazy that you have to though. Like it's great. It just makes me angry that YouTube, after so long, like how long have they been doing streaming? And it's still garbage.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Like, I guess part of it's not all their fault. Like, a lot of my issues would be fine if I could just increase the zoom on one window and it didn't increase the zoom on every fucking window in that browser, making it unusable. So at the moment, Edge is where I've got my chat, and I've got a window playing the lo-fi music that is royalty-free and free common use. And then on Chrome is where I'll do all my other stuff where I can use a more usable zoom level for content. Which I guess is a workaround, and maybe I shouldn't complain so much about it. I'm just so spoiled with like Twitch's ability to actually have an API linked chat program, you know? Come on, Kokomi. You little mermaid. Nah, fuck you guys. I'm going away. You ain't got shit on me, boy. No, I didn't want to do that. I wasn't paying attention.
There is no escape. This is long overdue.
Fucking end you. Blown all up. I fucking hate these little nuggets. They got too much health. Wait. Are you mother lover? Come here.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, cool. 10 primos, let's go. Wait, was that our... Ha! Okay, that was our daily commission quest as well. That's funny. We did them both at the same time. We are just that good. Oh shit, I haven't even done the story from the last update yet. So I'm rambling, but the video I was watching that kinda has me 90% on board with just switching to focus on YouTube. Because it was talking about shorts integration.
Have come at a better time.
Wait, what the fuck, Catherine? What the hell?
Adventurers Guild has received a new commission, but it's a little complicated.
The fuck is this?
Struggled to find the right candidate for the job.
So short stuff, which we probably need to find a better way to like just do normally. But then also being able to like integrate live stream clips into that would be primo. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna try and do a Joe Rogan thing and then make that into a video after the live stream.
Someone familiar with the process to help her renew it.
So the strategy this guy was talking about, and I think it makes sense, was to live stream, to do shorts, and to do edited content. Now I haven't done proper edited content for a while,
Oh,
and I miss
is she
it.
a friend of yours? She headed for the Tenryou commission after submitting her request.
What's stopping me from streaming from both at the moment is
I hear that the commission
actually,
has
that's
been
probably a
very
good point.
busy recently.
So what's stopping me at the moment is I foolishly became a affiliate on Twitch. So my Twitch channel is actually monetized. And part of that monetization is that anything I put on Twitch is meant to have a 24-hour exclusivity. So if I was to be playing this right now on Twitch, I wouldn't be able to upload any clips for 24 hours. Now, that is something that is monitored manually. Obviously, there's no automatic DCMA or anything. So technically, I could just go, fuck it. I'm going to restream. And I have restreamed like to both at the same time before I realized that was technically a no-no. Part of me is a stickler for rules because I don't want to get banned. And also, let's be fair, I do have the option, and I probably should send an email tonight to request that I leave the Twitch platform, the Twitch affiliate program. Well, yeah, true. I mean, the other answer is to leave the Twitch affiliate program. Yeah, there are some advantages to that, because one of the things that I sort of struggle with is that because I'm monetized on Twitch, I get ads. So if anyone joins my stream on Twitch, they get ad roll. I've tried to mitigate that by running ads manually, but that's not always popular with people because the perception is that I'm doing it for money, when the reality is I'm not rolling ads for money. I'm rolling ads to prevent people from trying to check me out, and they get an ad and they just bounce before the ad's even finished because they go find someone else. If I leave the affiliate program, ads stop. I lose access to some other bits and pieces, but they're probably not really as important as actually getting to a point where I've got like 10, 15, 20 actual fucking people that are in chat. The fuck is this? Okay. There shouldn't be a restriction on joining it again. In saying that, I don't know that for a fact. At the same time, though, let's be real. Affiliate level on Twitch is not money. Like, it's... I think I've Googled it before and I've not found a distinct answer, which probably means that you can reapply. There's nothing that says that once you leave the affiliate program, you can never rejoin. I presume that I would need to qualify again. So the only reason I qualified for it is because I accidentally leaked Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because it came out in Australia at the start of the pandemic. It came out like 2 weeks early. Because there's this whole issue about like whether stores would be closed, so they're like, just go get your game. Well, you can get your game and happy days. Unfortunately, I don't follow the Square Enix Twitter handle, so I didn't see the embargo on live streaming it. Live streamed it, had hundreds of people watch, got enough to get the affiliate, applied for it, and you know, obviously everyone on those 3 days was watching to see me play Final Fantasy VII, not to see me, so they never came back.
As many folks as possible to hear my music. That's why I'm so
See, now I'm conflicted.
This year's era Xiangling make they ran into how can seems like no, it's not fair.
See, my other idea that I was toying around with was to stream 2 days a week on Twitch and 1 day a week on YouTube, and just actually schedule a live stream. So today I didn't schedule a live stream on YouTube. Honestly, I was going to live stream to Twitch. The only reason I decided to go YouTube is because I'm using Streamlabs OBS, not vanilla OBS. And I can't just change my output from like YouTube to Twitch. I've got to log out and log back into the account, which shits me.
Sorry, fellas.
Madam Cujo, is this outside?
Sure is.
Please don't be.
And the other thing actually is I've been considering just starting a fresh Twitch channel.
I can't tell
because
you
let's
anymore,
face it, like,
So they really
probably 80 of the 110 followers I've got are a couple years old.
seems that way, but that's a
So who knows if they even watch Twitch anymore. So what am I missing by starting a new channel? monetization, which is what I'm trying to get rid of. And it would be nice in a way to have a better account of active followers, like accounts that are more likely to still be actively watching Twitch.
Why do these samurai look so serious? Like they're about to go to battle.
Kujo Sara, let's go, bitch.
Formations! Follow the vanguard and assemble outside the city.
Traveler. And who else do we have here?
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, I asked a couple of, like, I asked in the Twitch Reddit, and like, there's also a Discord I'm in that's for new Twitch or small Twitch streamers. Unfortunately, their definition of small is like you already need to have sort of 5 to 10 like active watchers before you can start really asking for like collabs and stuff with other streamers. Because you know,
I see.
to be fair, yes, if you're asking people to do collaborations with you, you kind of need to be offering something in return and not just trying to coast on their coattails. And like cracking that 5 viewers has been tough.
We really are short on people.
And they seem to think, oh no, it's, you know, it makes no difference whether or not it's an old account or a new account. But maybe they don't know what they're talking about, you know? I mean, I know that YouTube gives a shit about click-through rate when it comes to a video. Like if my subscribers on YouTube aren't clicking on a video notification when I post a video, YouTube's less likely to promote that.
To blame here. Seems I just arrived at a bad time.
I don't know what sort of collabs I can do.
Yeah.
We really could use the extra help, especially from capable.
I mean, look, honestly, I probably know I can do plenty of collabs in terms of actually just talking to people about topics and sharing ideas and discussing ideas and, you know, pleasantly debating ideas, I guess. One of my weaknesses that I've never addressed and I just ignore and hope goes away is I have a low self-esteem when it comes to what I've got to, you know, provide other people in terms of value. Like, I think I'm great. I know that I'm a smart person. I know that I've got stuff to offer, but I feel like it's not my place yet to actually approach people, you know?
Oh, I'm getting Madam Kujo Sora. Where should
I'll take you over to the
like I'll sit there and I'll get salty when people don't ask me to join in on stuff, but I won't ask to be part of it.
Hold up. I remember there's a it's nothing. Actually, Beto gave me a bag of why don't we No.
I will see to it personally.
Fantastic.
Or like I feel guilty when someone's like got a 500 subscriber channel, and when I was like at 50 subs, I'm like, well, you know, when I've made it, I'll, you know, we'll collab and stuff when I've got something to offer you. Yeah, it's pretty much where I am as well. Especially since I've come pretty directly in conflict with a lot of the, what's the way to say it? My values and what I think is important don't typically line up with a lot of the people that I've worked with in the past. And a lot of people on my Twitter feed and stuff love a lot of them, but they're not into the same things that I'm, you know, passionate about these days. But maybe I'm just making that assumption. Who the fuck knows? Like, I'm happy to talk shit about fucking workplaces taking advantage of people and stuff, you know?
Ma'am, you're finally here.
Democratizing the workplace and, you know, getting better social services up for people to look after each other. It sounds stupid to say that out loud, because I'm sure a lot of people share those ideas.
We were able to put many of our troops
southeast.
And saying that, a lot of the people that were active when I started, that I did build some level of connections with, don't really make videos anymore.
I leave in. I'm sure you don't need reminding, but be.
Don't worry about
one more.
Watanabe.
Yes, ma'am.
And wow, she okay.
Give me those Primo Gems. You do those critical questions though. That gets heaps of people on.
Next on the agenda,
I don't mind people that are loud and argumentative.
Let's take them out.
I've just found that the propensity with which someone can advocate for their political beliefs, there is a inverse interaction of people on the center right with people that can, you know, defend their position well. They just want to talk to people that are wishy-washy or
Next on the agenda, healthy
I don't know how to say it without sounding like a dick. I found that the better I've been able to articulate things, the less space there has been for discussion. So not only am I shy about putting myself out there, I'm also an arrogant prick that knows he's right.
Shine down.
Alright. Still you there. Come on, buddy. Don't sit there acting like you're not part of this. Eh? More. Come on.
Seems like it's over. Did we stop them?
Huh? There's something on the ground.
It's really funny. I've really got to make it into a YouTube video because on the last live stream I did, I actually went over like the first video I posted. Fuck, it's funny. I wish more people were watching it. They would have really enjoyed it. But that's all right. We'll post the video. We'll get it edited. I might even do it tonight. Because like when I first started doing YouTube, I did like a couple of videos and then just fucking did other things with my time. So I was like, it was 11 years ago, I think, my first YouTube upload. So I was, what, 26? Like, holy shit. Like, let me tell you how much fucking regret I have that I did not chase that harder at the time. Because that was the time to start. But I started fucking YouTube. Do you know what my setup was for my first YouTube videos?
A piece of paper.
A fucking PlayStation 3 with the PlayStation Eye using the built-in editing software. That's the fucking videos that I posted to YouTube first.
It looks like a
Like,
little paper
imagine how
figure.
good those videos must
Paper
be.
figure, huh? Yeah, I spent a lot of time.
But
on
yeah,
it,
the
say, and
the
in
idea
it,
back at
there
the
are
point
paper
was
cutouts imbued with magical power.
I was actually
Follow the
really so when I lived
masters
in
wherever they go.
Edinburgh,
Sounds a bit
and I
like
genuinely
that
think this is an
video
excuse.
that
I think this is
we
genuinely
have
a fact that as an Australian, it is harder to be active in creating content because it's harder to find people to work with. Because when I was living in Edinburgh for 12 months, I was working with a Canadian and an American, and we started a Final Fantasy XIV podcast, which I think we did about 8 episodes or something. And when I moved to Australia, the time zones just don't work.
It's
Like, I'm waking up when they're going to sleep, and they're going to sleep when I'm getting home from work, and just... Yes, I was a bit of a shit as well, in terms of not being super responsive to emails all the time.
Where am I?
But, like, I went through this year of, like, doing blogs and podcasts and stuff, and I was on, like, some, you know,
Wait.
not big
there were
podcasts,
monsters
but,
around
like,
here, all right. But we took care of all of them.
active community podcasts that had, you know, a reasonable amount of listeners.
And thank goodness they didn't manage to
It's
escape.
called MMO Voices, which
I'd
will mean
never
nothing to
forgive
anyone.
myself if someone got hurt.
But I was active on the boards for the blogs there, where it was like a collection of blogs where it was almost like a social media site where you'd follow people that were blogging and stuff. It was really
To
cool.
my knowledge, Shikigami are all about
When I
defending.
got back to Australia and got the PlayStation 3 with the PlayStation, I'm like, hey, I'm going to make vlogs, because we called them vlogs back
This
then as well.
domain is called the Mystic
Why does that guy
Chamber.
sound like a Chad? He's a
I'm
fucking
the
piece of paper.
overseer in charge here. The Mystic Onmyo Chamber has
Anyway,
been in an
I
extended
tried to
slumber,
continue
just as I
that
have.
format of
However,
vlogging,
a few
podcasting
days
about,
ago, under the influence
you
of
know,
an
MMOs like
unknown
World of
power,
Warcraft and Final Fantasy and
all
stuff.
the monsters in the domain
And I tried to turn that
suddenly
into a
awakened.
vlogging thing that I was going to do, and I think I even started a domain.
It seems like I was
It's when
surprised.
I sort of co-opted Vagabond Worlds as a brand
I'm
identity,
sorry. I can't give you
which I still
enough
use on my
information right now.
original YouTube channel. So Vagrant Sam is a new channel that I started when I started doing atheist stuff,
You mean
and I've still sporadically posted to the old one. But it's only got 26 subscribers, so that gives you an indicator of how far I went back 11 years ago. But the first video I uploaded,
Actually, I was just
like, no joke, I defended Blizzard when they decided that what their players should do is have their real names linked to their forum posts, so that if you're a shitter online, people would know exactly who you are. And I even revealed my name in that fucking video. Like, imagine that. Holy shit. That video's been unlisted for a long time, so no one's ever gonna see it.
I understand.
Except for the bits that I responded to, and I skipped over the bit where I start my name.
Memory loss and my link to this own.
Why don't you let me test your sincerity?
But holy shit, like, to look at that and to compare that to myself now, it's like, you know, people do change their opinions. People do change their belief when it comes to that stuff. So as much as people like to cosplay as if people never change their mind about that stuff, they do.
It's an honest language that touches the true depth.
I mean, even stuff 2 years ago when I was on first on Six Pack, I'm sure you'll find episodes where I describe myself as socially progressive but economically center or some bullshit like that. Which, fuck, that's cringe. Like, that is horrible, horrible, horrible position to have, I think. Because, like, economics and progressive social values are linked. Like, you can't be progressive on one and not progressive on the other. Where the fuck did her electric guitar that was a Shamson go?
Shivering too much. But you only played one song.
I should have changed this to Japanese voices before I had to listen to this country bumpkin.
Was hidden in the music. You won't notice it, but it'll find its way into your heart and expand your mind. Every soul reacts differently to this kind of language. Just tell me how it made you feel, and I'll tell you the color of your soul. What? That sounds amazing! A kind heart? A heart forced into evil deeds? A heart closed off from having grown used to
Is that
misfortune?
still? Yeah, it does still
All
play.
of them come in different
Ha! I'm
colors.
alt-tabbed.
So,
I'm sneaking onto some web pages while that story
what did
plays
my
out.
music make you feel?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand. I've never heard music.
That
like
voice does
this
not
before.
match that
So
paper
it's
doll.
impossible for me to grasp the hidden intricacies. What I can say
Come on, skip.
is I'm not sure.
One game in
there
the
are
fucking
sounds
world that
coming
doesn't have a
from
skip
beyond
button. I
the
don't give a
mist.
shit about the
I
story.
didn't know where my destination was, but it felt
Wow.
grilled fish. There was and yet,
An endless mighty in.
oh,
No. As far as songs go, are you talking about?
This is all a limited event in this game that finishes in like
really?
That's because
3 or
this is
4
all still
days.
the
It's been out for like a
music
week or
Thank
two
you
and I
very
haven't touched it
much.
yet.
No need to thank me. Well,
I
and
Oh,
now,
hell,
Big
sugar.
Traveler, we
No
better
need
get
to thank
combat
me.
ready. Maybe we can take care of everything before. For adventurers at our level,
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's get a crown. Let's change our characters. Let's be auspicious and use Hu Tao.
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
Yes, yes it is Hu Tao. Alright, how does this work? $85. The fuck? Can I make it easier, please? It is not a fucking patch. It is a whole fucking expansion. It is the final. Holy shit! I have taken 7 days off work, so I have the 19th of November off, and then I have the next full week off, and the next Monday. Holy shit! I can't wait. It is the finale of 8 years of storyline. Oh my god! Like, I am so fucking. Every time that game has had a release, I take leave. I fucking love. Actually, you know what? You've got me. You fucking. Whoop! Not that one. That one. Come on! Don't have a patch. Don't have it. I shouldn't have exited Genshin until I knew whether or not there was. Until I knew there was a patch to go through. Shit, what's my password? Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. NQ. Let's go. That's alright, we can do other stuff while we wait for the queue. So the only issue, fuck, I'm such a weeb. So this is my house. These are my maids. Thank you. This is my mender. You'll notice the cat theme. Thank you, ladies. I have never gotten around to finishing downstairs where I started trying to make a bathhouse. Should have used the shower first. You meant to shower before you enter the bath. That's the polite way to go. So we haven't got around to finishing that yet. We at least have a bedroom and a aesthetician. It's only a small house. We're not ostentatious here. This is a record of all our adventures, various Christmases and Halloweens and all that sort of stuff. We have missed a few. The issue is I haven't actually played the game properly since the last patch, which has been some time now. And with the game's new update coming out soon, I have been meaning to remind myself how to play the game. And I think with like 18 days to go, the only real option is to relearn Paladin. This was another thing I was planning to maybe do tonight, was to jump back in here, but thank you for bringing it up to... Oh yeah, this is our outside area. This is my retainer. We got some... Oh, my cherry blossom tree. This is my favorite place. Little cherry blossom. I'm also very proud of my house placement. I'm on Tonberry. I guarantee it's a different world. I'm on a Japanese data center to get a closer pin from Australia. See, this is what I'm talking about. Working with and playing with Americans and Europeans sucks for Australians. So from my house, I can go straight up this path. And around here. Wait, no, I've gone the wrong way. Gone the wrong way. Well, there's a nice little shrine here. Is it up here? No, I must be misremembering. I thought there was an outdoor hot spring that was close by, but there must not be. It must have just been that shrine. Anyway. Man, I actually haven't played since I upgraded my computer. And it is silky. System. Not quite 100 FPS. That's alright. Alright. Let's see if my buttons still work. Like, I don't know Life the game, so it's not like I'm playing it every week, every day, doing everything I should be doing. But holy shit, I'm so excited, so fucking excited. All right, we do that. We do that. We do that. Sort of atonement. Hey, we did a rotation right. All right, so wait, what's that button? Wait, no, Royal Authority. Which one's that? Ah, fuck. Look at all these buttons. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, and then... Okay, I found the buttons. Alright, so we go 1, 2... Goring Blade to put a dot. Then we go 1, 2, 3 to get Sword Oath, and then we burn Sword Oath. That audio balance is garbage. Actually, the game audio is not even going live. Is it? It's not. Ha! Okay, this is what I got to remember about my microphone is whenever I start a new app, I've got to assign it a actual... where's my game? There it is. Okay, now you've got sound. It's very soft though. Put it up a bit. There we go. Check this out. Check this out. I've got a full dashboard of all my sound inputs separately. So I can actually... So here, I turn up the game for me, but not for you. I can turn it down for me, have it to you, and be listening to copyright music, and have it here, where it's turned down for you. Well, let's not link that. And up for me, and then I can hear copyright music while I'm streaming, while sending you the game music. And at the moment, I'm monitoring my stream mix, so I'm hearing what you hear at the moment, which is a bit weird because I hear the delay from what I'm saying. But then I can switch, and now I can hear the music over here. So let's get rid of that, and I want the game music back. And I can have the game music loud for me, but not loud for you. Fucking amazing. Go back to the actual game capture. Alright. So, we do that. We do that. The damage over time. We do that. Then we go over here. And then we do Royal Authority, which gives us 3 stacks of Sword Oath, which we then spam with Atonement. That's enough to get us through the game. Fight or Flight to add DPS. Where's our... What's Intervene? Oh, that's right, there's a dash now. Okay, where am I? Oh, shit. My macro buttons do stuff. Magic spells. Oh, Prominence. That's important. We need to do that. Alright, so there's another one that goes with Prominence. Total Eclipse. Which one combos? So is it Total Eclipse and then Prominence? Alright, cool. Cool. It's coming back to me. So it's probably not the end of the world if we don't figure out our Holy Spirit spam. Because I know we've got our... So we're meant to dump... Shit. Is it Confider? No. It's not Clemency. There's something that we're meant to dump. Oh, Ramper. Here we go. Requisite. That's it. Why is that Control Alt 4? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, catch you later, Dave. Thanks for dropping by. With, I think they were meant to be mouse buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't make sense either. They're all messed up. Have I been booted out of my, I'm assuming I've been booted out of my free company. I can't even remember the button to open free company. Yep. Alright, what about roulettes? Oh god, I can't remember the button for roulettes. There it is. Wait, I've got it unlocked? Really? Expert. Tombstones of Revelation. Alright. Let me out of battle mode. I'm done with the fucking thing. Thank you. Alright, how bad is my eye level when it comes to actual stuff? Not the Crystarian. Yulmore, that's it. Yulmore. That's where we're supposed to go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. God, it feels like coming home. Tombstone it. Tombstone. Tombstone. Not tombstone. Tombstone. Revelation. Disciples of War. What do we got? 5, 10 to 5. Okay, so we're within 10 eye levels of that at least. Right, so 520 is the eye level. We're at 498. Holy shit. Oof. Those gauntlets. Alright. So gauntlets, the sash. A ring. We've got 107. Alright. Well, we're not going to be the biggest tank. Judy, Party Finder, right? Wait, why can't I pick new game? Why is that unavailable? Character? Party Finder. La La Land. Yeah, I don't want a Lalafell themed. And it's kind of depressing I don't have a free company. Alright, what's the time? 8:30. How long have I been streaming for? One hour and 6 minutes. We've achieved nothing. Fucking Halloween, let's go. What are my weapon? I didn't check my weapon. 5-10. Cool. Cool. That's as good as it's gonna get. Eden relics. Oh, why is that so big? $5.10. Here we go. Eh. Alright, what about raids? Wow, that's old. I'm so far behind on the raids. Alright, maybe I need to do a list. Alright. Alright. Alright, I think I'm going to have a relatively early finish to the stream, relatively speaking. Since the early view's gone. I think what I might actually do is I'm just going to start a new Twitch channel. I think talking it out has been helpful, as much as I'm self-depreciating there about my viewers. And we're going to experiment. I'm going to set up a Friday stream, going every Friday. And I'm going to actually put some work into figuring out topics to talk about. And I'm going to try and get one video out as well per week. Do the video, do the shorts, and I'm going to spend the rest of the evening doing something about that. So let's say goodbye for now, and we will try to re-energize a little bit in terms of all the content. So hang on, where is the ring light? Like, that's better lighting. I don't mind it reflecting my glasses, right? That's fine. Anyway. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to co-op Friday nights. I know there's other content creators that do stuff on Friday nights, but hey, that's fine. We'll probably try and do it a little bit earlier. And so we can be... Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God, I'm going to start muting people who the only shit they do is fucking drama. That sounds so, like, nerdy, but fuck me, like, if the most interesting thing you've got to do is to point out how someone is like a shitty person when we already know that, then fuck you. Anyway, so we're going to try and do Friday stream. We're going to start a new Twitch channel, which I already have started a new Twitch channel, but I'm going to spend the rest of today doing some stuff, getting some things in place, and cool. Thanks, Dave, if you do hear that. Talking it out loud has been helpful. I guess that's part of the struggle, is that I got no one to talk to about creative stuff, which kind of sucks.